Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest is an Academy Award-nominated actor who stars as the voice of Garfield the Cat in the Garfield the Movie. It opens on Friday. Here he is, folks, Bill Murray. Yeah. There he is. How about that? Great to see you, and you look different from the last time I saw you.
Thanks. Well, I had to pull it together. I'm looking for a summer job.
And this will help?
You know, I'm not going to lie to him.
Right.
You know, this is who I am.
And where will you go looking for work like that?
Well, I filled out an application at Foot Locker. You know, they give you a huge discount. And,
Yeah.
And I tried Sam Goody, too, for records.
Well, I hope those come through for you.
They said, you know, don't bother calling back.
Oh, no. But you look, and don't take this the wrong way, and I certainly don't mean to offend you. You look...
You couldn't.
You look a little like a clown.
Well, that's the temp thing I got.
Oh, you're doing some temp work.
Well, it's not permanent, you know.
Yeah. Are you having trouble breathing?
I am.
Seemed like it was pinching off.
You know, it reminds me, I used to have a job laying asphalt, and I used to come home with my clothes and forget, you know, take them off. It's the same thing.
So your temporary job, what are you doing?
Well, I'm over with Cirque du Soleil.
Oh. That's like a very well-known, a very famous circus.
Well, I figured they were big enough to be, you know, to have opportunities, you know, and, you know, it was, you know, they just looked at me, you know, and, you know, they figured, well, he's got his own clothes, we'll take him for a temp, you know, temp.
Now, where do you break in the circus world? I mean, where do they start with that?
Well, they said, you know, I have no skills, so they put me in as a spotter or a breaker.
Oh, a spotter or a breaker.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
what is that exactly? What are your responsibilities?
Well, creatively, what I do, I make faces at the children. You know, there are kids down there, and I do a lot of...
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
That sort of stuff.
Yeah, they enjoy that, the kids.
And, wait, hold on. Nice?
Yeah, that's very nice.
And, but basically my job is to stand underneath the high wire racks, and if they fall, they're supposed to land on top of me.
And is there any way you can train for that? I mean, do you actually catch people? I mean, what happens?
Well, they said they have a training program, but it was all full up. But if I were willing to train on my own, then I could get the job. So I did. I got like a little balcony thing in my house, and I'll stand down there, and you know, and when I'm not looking, my kids will throw heavy stuff down on me.
When you're not looking, the kids will drop stuff on you.
Well, that's the thing. It's all about being really attentive, you know, because you can watch the act, and you know, but at the same time, the kids are right there, and you want to, you know, do some stuff. You know,
right,
you want to like mix it up.
Yeah.
And it's a very active circus, and I know they want to give more and more all the time, and I'm bringing something. I know I am. So I want to give something to the kids, and that's why I practice with the not looking sort of heavy objects.
Right. And how do you take to circus life generally? Are you enjoying it? Do you like the circus people? Do you like the atmosphere? Do you like the food? Do you like the...
Well, the food is the big sticker. Really? I like the people. There are a lot of people I don't understand them. I mean, they sort of speak French, but it's Quebecois French, you know.
Oh, I see.
So I'm with them. I can curse with them, but that's really it. and then all the sort of contortionists and everything, you know, they don't make you feel so good. They make you feel like you're disgusting. You're fat, you know. And I'm having trouble. I'm having issues. I'm having eating. I feel like I have an eating disorder when I'm around them.
Really?
Yeah. And the circus too is like you walk in. You know, you hit Randall's Island and you walk in, and the popcorn gets you right away.
Oh yeah.
And you know, it's a discount thing too. So yeah, I usually load up on cotton candy. I get cotton candy, and then they got these massive Cokes, huge Cokes.
Oh,
and,
sure.
And cotton candy again, and popcorn. And I get sick a lot. I get sick. I eat too much. And you know, if you're not feeling too good, your tummy, you got a bellyache, and then a heavy object hits you in the back of the head. You know, you tend to lose control.
But the show must go on, for heaven's sakes. It's the big top.
I just act like it's part of what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And you know, and they always got like little guys with brooms and stuff, and like, you know, whoa. You know. But yeah. It's been great. I had one other option though, it's nuts. You know, I'd be stupid if I didn't take this opportunity.
What's
but
that?
I was thinking of doing detailing. You know.
Like cars?
Car detailing, you know.
Well, there's pretty good money in that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you could get like a really important car to detail.
I can make a call. I'll see what I can do.
You know, the thing, because I mean, I didn't really watch the race. I mean, it's just. But I mean, it's gotta. I appreciate it's different if you're there because it's so loud you can't fall asleep.
That's
right. But at home, you're out. Yeah. But you know, I noticed your guy. You know, they come in all the time and they're changing the tires,
right.
And those tires don't look so great. You know, and if you had someone, you know, with a gun, spray gun, armor all those things before they go out, it's like, you know, where's the Letterman car? It's right there.
The one with the gleam.
God, who did those wheels? It was great. These tires look great.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll keep, you know, a lot of these decisions are out of my hands, but I'll certainly keep this in mind.
Come on, man.
I'll do what I can.
You just tell Ray Hall to kiss your ass, man.
All right. Let me ask you about the baseball season where it was almost all-star break, isn't it? About 3 weeks or something?
Yeah, it's speaking of baseball, Dave, what did you get for winning the Indy 500?
The driver and the team get a lot of money, and I just get the fun of it.
Did you get any kind of like a jacket or anything cool or anything?
I got a nice hat.
Oh. Did you get one of these?
Well, as a matter of fact, I will be getting one. Yes. What do you have there?
This is the championship ring of the Brockton Rocks of the Northeast League.
Wow.
Take a look at that, baby.
Congratulations. Was that last season?
Yeah, it was last season.
Wow. Good for you. How long have you owned that team?
I don't. I detail their cars.
It's nice of them to think of you.
No, it's been a little bit. Wow, I'm just one of a few guys, but it was nice of them to think of me.
Yeah, I think so.
The great thing about a ring like this, Dave, is that it goes with everything.
It really does, yeah. Now, we have some videotape, I think, of you at opening day at Wrigley Field. Oh. You throwing out the first pitch. You want to see that?
Yeah, I've never really seen it. I've never seen it. It was kind of a frightening moment.
This was in April, a couple of months ago?
It was cold. It was like 42 degrees or something, you know, Chicago, full house. You know? And
who did they play?
Who cares?
Bill, is everything all right at home?
No, no, the Cubs are having trouble. No, they played Pittsburgh. Actually, I like Pittsburgh and their team too, but it was a freezing cold day.
And so you're throwing out the big...
And I'm throwing out the pitch, and
they love you in Chicago.
They got no option.
What do you mean they got no option?
Well, almost everybody else been arrested for something. You know, in trouble or died or something. You know, there's not very many of us left.
I see. All right.
But
so it's freezing cold. You're on the mound. You're ready to go.
Freezing cold, and then I noticed. Well, I decided I'm going to really let it go. You know?
You don't want to do that sissy thing where you kind of bounce it to the catcher. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, that presidential thing where it gets there on 2 hops.
Yeah, no, that's no good.
No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to bring it all. You know, and the catcher is Michael Barrett, catcher for the Cubs. He's up there, and he gives me the sign for a curveball. Well, it's just not going to happen.
No, right.
You know, I didn't fly to Chicago for opening day to Uncle Charlie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I brought all the heat.
All right, let's see what happened here now, okay? Okay, roll the videotape. Wow.
That's kind of scary. Yeah.
Looks like it got away from you.
Huh?
Looks like it got away from you.
Well, I had it scoped about 2 weeks ago now. It's all right. But yeah, the scary thing was they put a new backstop up there, and I didn't think it was going to make it over. I mean, nothing worse than it hits the backstop and drops down limply.
Now, Chicago is where you started your performing career, obviously, right?
Yes.
What sort of things did you do when you were first starting out?
Well, I mean, the first real performance job I had was I sold chestnuts outside of a supermarket. And
Chestnuts?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The guys thought this would be very continental to have it outside of their sort of gourmet restaurant. Mm-hmm. And it was just, I thought, I couldn't get any other work. And so it was like this situation. You know, so I had this job, and I just used to get a lot of laughs selling chestnuts because nobody gave a damn about chestnuts.
No, I mean, do people even eat them, really?
I think they give them to their animals, but the people do eat them, yeah. And but nobody wanted it, so I basically helped people put their groceries in their cars all day long. And here's a quarter, son. No, that's all right. I don't want a quarter.
Is this while you were in high school?
No. In high school I was just not studying. I didn't. No. Oh, in high school, yeah, I did. In high school, you did. You did like school plays and stuff like that.
What was the first school play?
Well, my grandest success was in the Music Man. I did
really?
The Music Man, yeah.
You were the Music Man?
No.
Oh.
I didn't get that. Although I auditioned for that, but I didn't get it, and I didn't get. I wasn't in the barbershop quartet either, I didn't get any of the real. I didn't get a speaking part really. But they had a. One day I was walking down this corridor, and they had by the theater, and there were girls in there, which was a pretty big deal in my school because there were no girls in my school. So I walked in there, and it turned out they were having dance auditions. So I just, acted like I was there to audition for the dance while I was meeting all these girls. And then, as I was leaving, they said, "Okay, you, and you."
Wow.
Pointed at me, and I was like, I'm just about to say I really can't dance anymore. I've got a sprained knee or something, And she said, unfortunately, due to my schedule, the rehearsals would be from 7 to 10 at night. Meaning I'd have to leave my house and go out and rehearse with these girls from 7 to 10, 5 nights a week.
And the rest, of course, is history.
Well, these were like the bad girls from Sacred Heart downtown, And,
the bad girls.
Yeah, well, they drank gin out of 7-Up bottles. They were pretty cool.
Whoa!
Yeah.
The movie Garfield, now you are Garfield. You weren't the Music Man, but you are Garfield.
Just for that hour and a half.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. It opens on Friday. Here he is, Bill Murray, everybody. Good luck, Bill. Thank you. Nice job.